Darla, Darla, my Darla. I have been aching in the bones to share with you this insight. Ever since you said you hated all that, you said Catholic shit. You didn't say Christian shit. You said Catholic. A lot of people hear Holy House and only imagine a church. You know, I don't know what you're thinking on it. So, my grandpa and his friends were all from different countries. But, like, the families had known each other, traveled together. What a wild band of little savages. You know? Anyway, I do not know how it came up in conversation, but I was not quite 3. I was not quite 3. I was sitting on Alcina's lap. That was the only time in my life I have ever been directly across from my grandfather. From birth to 3. Right when Alcina died. Well, almost 4. Alcina died. I didn't sit on his lap anymore. He'd scoot to the right. And, Pete Azure. Do you remember Shannon, Cody, Clarence, the janitor, his dad? That old man that speak French in my ear? Les Dakotas. They're of the chateaus. Of. Côte means chateau. House. We are Bellegardes. Through mythology and the mists of time. Up into the Victorian days. There is a bell in one fucking spot precisely. Any village, township, major city you go to. Where is it? The churches. We guard the holy ones. The Dakotas. Live in the chateaus. When the so-called government men infringed upon those to inconvenience. They went deep into the hill, surrounded by bears to protect them, and wolves of a few sorts all around the fence line. Gillis's, Bellegardes, David, yeah. Irish werewolves are literally protectors. They are literally family guardians, village guardians, whatever. Yeah. Makes sense. Anyway, I'm on Alcina's lap. And I don't know how it came, but whatever. The 2 old men. This is English now. When you get a connotation, you know? Great Uncle Joe. Not Great Uncle Joe. Great Uncle Joe. Yeah, not Great Uncle Joe. They sounded like old Jewish men. It gets it. I'm it. We were on my back porch one day. We're 6. You told me, quit calling me this one. Tink called me that one. A lot of people call me that one. This one. That one. Don't call me this one. Okay. I asked you why. It didn't occur to me. You were like, that don't sound right. And I'm like, eh. Great Uncle Joe. He was a carpenter. He was a cool guy. He made a living, you know. Loved his wife. Took care of his block. Nobody had money. As in, they didn't have a fucking use for it. Right around 2,200 years ago, exactly. Middle East. Frickin' bloodbath. Like, it just, on top. Yeah, it was, yeah. too many humans, too small a space. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened there. There was like I don't know. But, anyhow, their spots under new management. Joseph's wife was raped. In what ways? By an unknown number. How it only... Yeah. All we know? Yeah. It was within... No, it was within their right to exact their justice. That's modern day American English. Fucking twisted. No. A problem comes upon you. It is yours to correct. It is your duty. New management. These little fucks. They weren't untouchable. Oh no, it's a death sentence. Totally. No, it is that woman's fucking duty. Yeah. No, like, in the street. Yeah. Totally. They thought they were untouchable. They weren't. They were young. I'm talking like late teens, early 20s. You get the... Yeah. Stupid. They hadn't served their purpose yet. We all come from one of the two types of people. Even those little fucks lived with a purpose. They just... Something went wrong one night. Anyhow. They had not yet served their purpose. Well, frankly, neither one of them felt like fucking looking at them. They moved. That's why a pregnant woman and whoever, dirt poor, like, yeah, did your rags fucking poor or hitchhike across the desert? They weren't gonna fucking look at it. Pop up in this new spot. New management. The craving of one's soul for autonomous existence. If only we could make an art out of a craft, not infringing upon others or being all that sensitive to, you know. At the time, the Middle East was working in sections. Okay, these will fuck, yeah. They move left. Or wherever. Up the... I have to look at that map again. I don't... Bibles freak me out. Yeah. Okay, we're doing not touch Bible. She called it the good book. The words can make sense. If you so choose. And who says it? Okay, so they're up in the new spot. Can't live together. Or this, that, whatever. They were evicted for living in some fucking shit. Anyway, they weren't married. They weren't married. They're not married. They're not married. According to who? Well, new management. Fine. Fuck it. They weren't married. One child. Not his. Jesus Christ. Huh. For what is done in his name. For what is... Young, lucky little kids. You're supposed to suck taking gratitude for learning the good word. It's not even mostly his. Hit the Kanye West. Let's make him say a fucker's name right. Jesus. Greece was down and to the left. They weren't liars and they loved him. What's your name? I have God. Who's your dad? Never came up. And the family lived proudly. Yeah. Why wouldn't they? Whatever formation they had, their little living arrangement. Yeah, whatever. They weren't married. Not his kid. channel buddy, man. It's not about that. Sometimes it is. Sometimes people are like, who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? Who knows? Yeah. He was a teenager. 13, 14, grown. Where he could take his own projects. Building's a trade. Like auto mechanics. Or, HR. Surveillance, regulation, and procedure. That came out, I spit that out one night to Jeremy. We were in Thomas's room. I needed a nap. Thomas sold Amazon. Did not even deliver Wish. I was a little irritated. Okay, you're gonna have a party in the room? Alright. Hey, Jeremy. Regulation and procedure. Morgan needs guidance. Badly. No, I mean like physical pain in her presence. What was there? Oh, yeah. So he's off, doing his own jobs, whatever. Someone's always gonna fuck with you. You Zeus. Yo. Who's your daddy? Someone that didn't pick your mother. Boom! No, the story is in there. Who the fuck? Ecclesia? No. It's in there. I'm not going to dig through to find it, but it's in there. Yeah. And then, anyway. He won. Only child. We have shit to do. Turned into a thing. That's all it was. Turned into a E thing. Turned into a G thing. He had his buddies, man. His best friend, Magda. Magda. Nerd. Magda. Called the saying, men go for women like their mothers. Her name was Magda. They called her Mary. She was just like his mother. She wasn't a whore. They're fucking teenagers. She's a little younger. She's a slave. They say Jesus found her. Yeah, he found her. What was he taking it upon himself to... They never say. They say he was a peaceful man. I am very peaceful. I am so peaceful. I've been in Grady County, Oklahoma. 20 fucking hours. It's whatever. Shackled up, chained up. Guard. They had to check me over for something. Psych. I always have to talk to psych. They say there's something in the file. No, there's fucking not. Or foreign shadows. Mystic pockets. Stupid fucking friends and low places famous, darling. Yeah. Danny. He was in Fort Leavenworth. I have an uncle in Missouri who's in the fucking army. Something's a prison, something's a hospital. I don't fucking know. He was in Leavenworth. Okay. Yeah. He made old cuz. Really? Yup. That must have, damn, have some fam bam bro time catching up with the old homies, huh? Yup. Who is under the impression good old cousin Lenny does not have a lot of us in at least one motherfucking photograph. Just one. I'd say there's a couple I'd be in. I don't know. Mary, Clifford, James, Kelly, James, Mary, Ruth, Kathleen, Sean, Ryan, Chanston, James, ton of chances, Mary. Like our mothers. 3 of the pale horses. Oh, 4. James Kid got stuck in a dress. You're damn right. And Pàuline Huntley picked it out. Ruffled panties. Pink frills. Tights. White Mary Janes. And a motherfucking bonnet. And that is how an entire zip code managed to miss a goddamn redhead in front of them. Yeah. Ages 1 to 3. Wasn't really on public much anyway. She didn't know what the fuck to do with it. You fight for your kids. Okay, and then what? Get a job. You go to work. Okay, now what? Go to the store. Okay, bingo. Oh, look, bedtime. I had her example. Speak common sense. Don't back down. Don't be a dick. Just be honest. Joe's wife got raped. Jesus had God. His boys. Pàuline. We are descendants of the disciple Paul. That's why we named the girls. That man had soul, man. Oh, and by the way, Pontius Pilate. The traitor. How many pieces of silver, Darla? It's a magic number. It's important. How many pieces of silver for Jesus' location from his best friend? This was not a Voldemort setup. When there's a witch hunt, there's a motherfucking witch hunt. And sometimes all you gotta do is fucking stand there. The insolence. Deadpan, straight face, back straight. What? That's what our cousin Jay taught me. Don't be a douche. Love your people. When they come for you. Because they do, and will, and always will. When they come for you. Keep your back straight. All the way to the bitter fucking end. Between his mama and his best friend. His companion. Who says sex was involved? Corey had issues. I'm one of the horniest fucking things on the planet. Like, I will be crabby. Drugs aren't gonna work. I don't fucking know. I don't have a masseuse. I don't get in bar fights. I don't know. I don't rock climb anymore. Where'd the money go? Pontius Pilate. Pee-pee. Like a pee-pee. Yeah, exactly. 20 years later. Do you think the DNA of Jesus Christ had lived out its usefulness yet? Pee-pee. He walked in knowing they were going to eunuch him for what he was about to do. He did it. Yeah, he's a motherfucking traitor. What about it? Traitor as a noun. As a noun, Darla. As a noun. Yeah. Oh, by the way, they were Viking. The North Pole, there's a portion. I don't know. It's 2 square feet of 4 countries, something. Anyway. Yeah, the cradle of our life. A source of conflict is a source of conflict. The bigger the battle, the more noise. Check out how London Bridge fell and what brought about that little skirmish. Vikings were on a reservation in England that the king just decided to exterminate one day because he felt like it. From the field. 13 months later, the great heathen army. You heard what happened? You heard what? You fuck. Skid him. Christian, heathen. It says heathen army. Heathen, savage. We're about it, man. Christian, pagan, it. Believe in something. It's all you fucking need. As far as those who twist whatever verbal confinement, common, modern, local, there's holy, and we are unholy, as in they had to polish up the edges off that example right there. We take ourselves quite fucking seriously, don't we? That we do not abide. This is why IA exists, Darla. Dirty cop, so dirty cop. Okay, who's considered dirty? The guys on the tick or the guys that clean house? Or it depends. Depends. We live in a world of a million shades of motherfucking gray, passion red, blood in our veins and love in our hearts. That's why Ireland's color's green. It's the opposite. Merry Christmas.